Go, sir.
Hello, Agent Ali. I am calling you for one purpose: resolve the AI social boom in social media and deliver the people the truth and power of AI, and show what people don't properly understand and spread misinformation.
I got your point. What should I do?
Start with LinkedIn. Thank you. Accomplish your mission, and then we will talk.
Okay, I get your assignment, sir. So I will start right now.
Did you also start noticing on LinkedIn that on a daily basis you see the post about vibe coding? Okay, it's pretty okay. I love vibe coding, but I started noticing more and more negative towards vibe coding, aka agentic engineering, especially towards the juniors or interns who use vibe coding for accelerated progression. But as you can see, some gatekeepers start really saying that bad, and you start really see that everything's getting worse. Or maybe you see the more and more young people start becoming entrepreneurship in their youngest period. For example, at 19, 20, and etc. In solo, in solo mode. They ship products and raise million dollars, and you started becoming more and more fear of losing something called FOMO. And in this video I will try to help you with this FOMO and how to cope with that. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love vibe coding. I itself and solo entrepreneurship, solo founder, okay, in simple words. But currently I have two failed startups which couldn't get a lot of $1 million MRR, unfortunately, currently. So my mission is to resolve the AI mess in social media. In this video I will resolve the AI mess and misfacts in LinkedIn. Yes, our lovable corporate LinkedIn, where a lot of people spread their unique. Let's start with first expert who says that vibe coders are the real issue in the current market. Okay, read with the first of the expert. As you can see, it's a real interesting one, because I partially agree with him. If you just ask your agent quick prompts such as, bug fix fix bug without mistakes, or build me YouTube v 2.0, and you would expect that it will work? No, you are just making mistakes because you are not writing proper PRD. Proper PRD is not the biggest thing in the making the AI agent system properly. If you ask AI just asking the prompt, don't get surprised that it will give more and more random result. It's like, it's like gambling. You gamble and you get random result, and you don't expect which will you get. And also, this expert thinks that vibe coding looks like you ask prompt, generate and get result. Now, today it's not like this. It's the thesis of 2024, where we didn't get orchestration systems or another harness systems at all. But nowadays, technologies aren't staying on the same place. They are growing rapidly, really faster than you think. Day by day, we get more and more tools on the GitHub by the help of our lovable vibe coders and agentic engineers who make tools to automate their tasks with AI agents. Also, don't forget that these situations were exist before AI agent systems. For example, junior devs or intern devs were making these mistakes. It's stupid blaming that AI is making mistakes. It mostly depends on the person itself. Also, don't forget the basics one. It's context engineering skills, MCP. Without these basics, you won't build proper harness system. Because nowadays, in 2026, harness resolve a lot of things. When you are building AI agent systems, those person who will build proper harness build more scalable systems. Harness is the key for success. Success is the harness. Okay, going to the next acclaim. Next acclaim is much more interesting than previous one, because I partially also agree with him. Reading with it, we can see that mostly gatekeepers afraid that AI will leave holes for the system when they're building more and more functionalities. And to be honest, it's major skill issue. Skill issue, bro. You need just to learn. Okay, jokes aside, it's real serious one problem. But like in previous one, we should remember that before AI, we had the same situations with interns, juniors, and other higher devs who could make these mistakes without knowing or without cautious. You know, some of the devs couldn't know about OWASP best practices. The problem is the same. Just tools are changing much faster. But you know what? It can be fixed more easily than you think. It's not a common issue because the proper pipeline, agentic pipeline, resolves 90% of these problems. Because also don't forget that AI agent systems cannot read your mind, and if you don't write PRD documents in your projects, goals documents where you align the best practices of building services in your company, you see, it's not the biggest issue as you think in your head. All of these commonly made assumptions are coming from 2024 when we didn't have skills, agency, and it's just chat version of ChatGPT. That's all. At this time we didn't have Claude, Codex, and etc. So it's the middle 2026. We have a Hermes agent system who can work in infinity almost loops, reviewing after every new functionalities and making it almost perfect. Okay, continue with the next final one, because this one is really confusing for me and most of the 90% of devs. Currently, we are facing into the new reality when AI writing the routines, managing the routines, and you need to delegate the architecture properly, not just by random. And mostly gatekeepers say that the devs working till the night, refactoring, debugging, infinity, facing more and more problems. But you know what? As the previous one, don't be surprised that you face with these problems. And before AI, many devs face these problems and still facing the problems because you don't know many things from the scratch. You learn on your journey. And the best thing and how to fix this, build more, and by building more, you gain more experience. If you gain more experience, you will how to handle more and more situations, and you will know how to configure some of the hardest part of choosing the hardest architecture, which approach is proper, which approach is not properly for the project, and you decide by yourself. After many journeys, you gain more and more experience, and AI making you faster, delegating the routine, you gain more and more time for upgrading the architecture of your service. The experience problem is not problem itself, it is the time problem. You need to build more and more. Be the builder. Let time to be. Build more and more. Be architecture, not delegator. Relax and take it easy. And as you can see, 90% of the gatekeepers' claims divide into these three types of claims. Most of them are panicking, but I promise you that after 5 or 10 years, AI agentic engineering will be the basics one, and more people will spend their time for architecture. I'm not against of these people, I partially agree with them, but I'm kindly against with their claims. They can be really cool engineers, but I suppose that it's more psychological factor. They are afraid of the future. Who doesn't afraid of the future? Because it is, you don't know what's waiting before you. What's new? Don't know what to expect from the future. But you know what? Let time to fly and just go your own way. So finishing with this, with the gatekeepers, we are moving to the next one, my lovely type of post on LinkedIn. Okay, Elon, what's my next target?
Okay, well, the first part of mission is done. Now your mission is to distinguish the chaos inside the solo level players. Resolve it and then we will talk. Your reward is access to Mythos 2.0 good.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with them. Here I am offering my precious time. Okay. The targets are neutralized. I finish it, so the map is completely fixed. I need to call the Elon Musk and inform it that task is accomplished. Another side of the LinkedIn solo hustling of building and raising million dollars is solo founder. Don't get me wrong, I am solo founder itself and chasing to build the reliable project who can be useful for people and raise a lot of money. But there are a lot of misunderstandings in LinkedIn which can be hidden from a lot of views, especially from the perspective young person. And as you can see, many posts on LinkedIn states like I built 111 that raised $6 or $7 million in 6-7 days. And don't get me wrong, today's more frontier agentic models become more and more reliable and more smarter and endurance. And you know, we are close to the AI, and this makes building products much more easier in solo. But most of the founders, when writing posts, hide several factors such as experience, lucky, and etc. And in this section, we will review 3 cases with solo founding and what the factors are hidden from the person perspective of the readers of average LinkedIn users. So let's start with the first interesting post. This founder asked to stay anonymous, but as we can see, he raised $10 million by using Cursor and other systems which are not expensive and raised $10 million. Pretty fascinating result, to be honest. And to be honest, these posts are not so often seen in LinkedIn, but mostly of them you don't know trust or not. But as founder said, he's building the app for that when children don't want to disturb them. Sounds pretty interesting, and the fact that he raised $10 million sounds very interesting, but it's 50-50 and it's your case to trust or not. Second one is about the founder who failed at previous one, and in this turn he built in 90 days the functional system and raised also a lot of money MRR, and he is working solo. He has only one team in his team. It's himself and quite a ton agents. This product is about more medical agent systems. And let's see the most interesting case, to be honest. It's Base 4040, which were developed in early 2025, and only 3 weeks they raised it to 10,000 users, and after 6 months they got 200,000 users per month. And at this time, this company was sold by Wave. Wave bought this company for approximately $80 million. This product itself were making $3.5 million RR, which is really shockingly nice. And as founder says, he wave coded this product in quite a small time and like speedrunning, you know. In 2 or 3 weeks he wave coded this continuously and flawless. This is really surprising and this is really fascinating result, to be honest.
So, are you feeling motivated or feeling depressed because you are losing momentum? To be honest, that's pretty normal. To be motivated or to be depressed because you feel that you are losing something important, and it's not your guilty, because we live on the earth where technologies are changing really fast, rapidly I would say. Not year by year, but day by day. We face new models, new technologies, new AI agent systems which can help us or which can make us confused, because technologies are coming more and more new, but we only have 24 hours, and don't be surprised, not everyone have a lot of time to learn every instrument and tools how to build systems. Okay, it's not the technology itself, might be more ecological. And to be honest, I also faced a similar issue before. I always think, what am I doing wrong in my life? Built 2 startups before. One about tourism, second one about fintech. And don't get surprised, both of them are failing in the investors validation stage, where our startup would get investment, but it failed because it wasn't monetizable enough. So
now my strategy is building the third startup, and currently I'm doing slowly, not rushing the process. And the key how I fix it, it's really simple, the new thing. It is reading the truth, and that these success stories hide the several factors which are not written in public places. Okay, just get this success startup that I read for you in today's video. First one about MEDVi. This product was built by the person who previously failed with his own startups. He failed. But in mostly LinkedIn posts, they're mostly romanticized and saying that he built it in one shot. No, he has a long enough story with failed, and also his aggressive marketing also played crucial role in accelerating $1 million. Keep in mind that marketing also plays important role in your startup life. It's not just pew pew pah pah. No, it's really important. Second one is Base 44. Base 44 is founded by a founder says that he didn't build this company by himself at solo. 8 people built it. Also, consider the fact that they also used really good marketing strategy. The marketing also played a really important role in their product. Elon Musk is calling himself. Okay, I will answer it. Okay, Elon, task is accomplished completely.
You have accomplished your mission. I see the results. Well done. Now, you get your award. It is Curse GPT 5.6. Mythos 5 is unavailable.
What? Are you banning Fable 5 and you are banning Mrs. Pet? God damn.
Sorry. Nah, man. I can't give you access to the Mythos 5, sorry. Use Cursor 2.05.
Cursor 2.0. I don't need your cursor. It's not enough for payment. You will regret this about this. Elon, I need the Mrs. Pat, as we agreed. Hey, hello? Damn. I need to create new plan how to investigate and how to revenge, because Elon lied to me. He want to give me the Cursor 2.0 instead of Cloud Mrs. Pet. Damn. Also he's banned at Fable 5. What's the conclusion of the guys about my thoughts of this mess around the social media with AI? I will say one thing. We are currently facing the new reality where gatekeepers are trying to live with the same theses like 10 years ago, but now another time, and time is really changing faster. In 5 or 10 years later, mostly people will write by agents, not by hands. By hand it will be like, hobby, like writing ASCII or building your PC from the absolutely scratch, from the biomaterials. What about solo founders? And yes, solo founders will be more and more. But before getting depressed that you are losing momentum, always remember that most of the on social medias are the result of hard work, and hard work are not most commonly used and not most commonly said, and the result are more romanticized. So Keep pushing, guys, and you will face your result sooner or later. It's inevitable. What about me? It's just the beginning, because this video is made by me, my thoughts. I will show the routine, and as the solo founder who is currently building his third startup, who has 2 failed startups his previous has. And welcome to my channel. It's more about AI, how to integrate into your routine, how it will change your life. And thank you for viewing this video. I would appreciate if you like, comment, and the classic stuff. It would be really surprising and pleasant for me if you rate my video and drop your comment below. I would read all of them. Thank you. Have a good day, my fellow vibe coders.